Hello everyone, how are you all? Welcome back to my channel Economics Made Easy.
So, hello everyone, welcome back. And as I discussed in my last video, I'd share how you can actually search for a research paper when discussed about behavioral economics. We saw that there are being a lot of researches being done, and there are a lot of research papers that are being published on that subject. So today we'll just look how we can search for a research paper and what are the sites and what are the ways. So first of all, a paper is of course when someone has actually written down what all research he or she has done in that particular subject, what are his findings, what was the objective of their research and their findings and the results, or the methodology that they've used. So we can just actually look. There are actually some famous publishers that publish research papers or journals. The ones that you can actually follow if you are to begin with your research or if you are a beginner in the field of looking for research papers or reading research papers. So that way, so some of the top publishers are, first is Wiley. Now the subjects that you can find are here. So like you can actually go to their site. You can just type wiley.com on Google, and you can end up being on their site. These are all the subjects that they have papers in. So like if you're an MBA student, you can actually visit the business and management section. They have accounting. Sorry. Oh yeah. So they have accounting, they have advertising, they have business ethics, and they have actually papers. They have papers from economics also. So they have papers from all the fields. Now the second famous publisher is Elviser. Here also, if you visit their site, you just have to type elviser.com on Google, and you can end up over here. So you can actually click find articles on this link, and you would come up on this page. So you can search for papers on different topics like these: chemical engineering, there's chemistry, there's computer science. So these are all the topics that you can look at. Now the third publisher is Emerald, and this is a publisher that many of you have heard about. So you can go to their site also, and you can look for papers over here also. Then there's Springer. Under Springer, if you just visit their site the same way, you can type on Google springer.com. You can look for subjects over here. So these are all the subjects that they have papers in. They have economics also. So there's geography, there's law, there's life sciences. The another one is Sage Publishing. So even this is a very very good publisher, and the disciplines you can find here. These are all the subjects like the cultural science, economics and development studies. So you can actually read a lot about all of these subjects, the researches that are being done on these disciplines or these subjects, and you can go to these sites and you can actually look up. So yeah, these are the famous publishers. So now we look at how you can actually search for papers. So just type Google Scholar. This is the site that you can look for when you're looking at research papers. So this is the you know page that will open, and what you have to do is, like, suppose there are actually a lot of ways to search for a particular thing. So suppose you're searching for behavioral economics. Let's just take our example only, behavioral economics, and you'll search for these papers, right? So advances, these are all the papers. You can see that these are all the papers in behavioral economics that have been written on in behavioral economics. This is an introduction to behavioral. This is actually a book. You can see there's a book written over here. Now, rational choices, behavioral economics, and the law. This is a paper. So this has actually been published in Gestor. Gestor is another very famous publisher. And okay, let's see where. So this is a book. Let's see this one. So this is a paper that has been published named Behavioral Economics. Then it's by S. Mullainathan, and it was published in 2000, and the publisher is nbr.org, right? So the same way you can look at this one. So this was published in 2003, and the publisher is authors.library.caltech.edu. Similarly, this is the one, behavioral economics. This was published in 1984 by Wiley Online Library. So this is something that you can refer, because these are the top publishers. So you can just go and refer. Gestor is a very good publisher. You can look for Gestor papers also. Now, if you have to customize your search, what you can do is you can come to this section. So this is like anytime, you can select since 2019. If you want to see the recent researches that are being done, you can look for since 2019. So this is behavioral development economics, and this is published in Elsevier in 2019. So this is actually a very, very good paper. You can go and look for it. Okay. Now there are actually a lot of ways in which you can search for stuff, for papers. So there's behavioral. If you write and economics, so it'll this writing this and will make sure that the papers that are coming up include both behavioral and economics, right? So that is the importance of writing. You can actually just write behavioral economics. If you want to very specifically see that it has both the words behavioral and economics, you have to write behavioral and in capital and economics. Now there's another way where you can write or, right? So if you see in this, the topics that the paper that will come will either have economics, will either have behavioral, or it will have both. So you have paper from economics, behavioral, and both. Writing or would give that. So it will actually produce a lot of results, because you've widened your search area. So that way you can there are a lot of ways you can write and these. And not just behavioral economics, you can actually search for any abstract topics. Like you can write obesity in children. So that's like you're writing obesity in children. So you'll get papers that will show researches that are being done on the obesity or the causes of obesity in children. Or you can write obesity and children, right? So it will include both children and obesity. Or you can write obesity or children. So it will show results of either obesity or just children, or both obesity and children, right? Because see this one, children and television. So it has at least children in it. Now the epidemiology of obesity. So it has at least obesity in it. So that's the term of using or. Now it could be that suppose let's write um, diabetes. Diabetes, let's write diabetes and obesity, right? And if we write not children, so these will show results or papers that are being done, uh, you know diabetes, that will include diabetes and obesity together, right? So actually there are a lot of ways. So this very simpler way you can do is you can just use and or like this one. So the main words that are being used is just and or. So that way you can use. Also, one more thing, suppose let's take an example of behavioral economics only now. So we search for behavioral economics, and we have a PDF available for this. Let's look for something that we don't have a PDF. Like there are of course some papers that you'll have to purchase, because not all of the papers you'll find a PDF of. So let's just see if there is a paper that you'll have to purchase. So yeah, suppose this is the paper, because of course yeah, you can't view the entire paper over here. You have to purchase the PDF. wait a second. No, you can actually see the entire paper over here. So anyway, if you're not able to, view the entire paper and you're told to purchase, there's no paper actually that I can show you that you'll have to purchase, because you won't be able to view the entire PDF. What you'll be told is that you will have to purchase PDF, so there's amount written. So if that happens, what you can do is, there's a site known as Skyhub. So you can just type Skyhub on Google, and you'll the first option, just click on that and you'll land on this site. And what you can do over here is, suppose this is the paper you've opened and you're told to purchase this. Suppose you're not able to view this paper and you're told to purchase this. So what you can do is, you can either copy this URL, entire URL, okay, or you can copy this date. This date also you can copy, because every research paper has their unique date of publishing that's given to them. So DOI is actually date of issue. So you can copy this, or you can, the easiest way is, you can copy this URL and you can come over this page Skyhub and you can paste it over here, and then you can just click on open. And your like the paper that you're not able to see or not able to view, that you have to purchase, you definitely come across some papers, so that you can see over here. So now this is the paper that we wanted to see, so you have a PDF of this, so you can read it over here. So since this was a paper that we were able to view, there would be some that you are told to purchase, so you can you don't have to spend that much at that time. You can just look at Skyhub and get your work done. So yeah, this is how you can actually search for papers. Google Scholar is a very, very efficient tool if you're looking for research papers. So yes, you can of course search, and any topic you want to read about, any topic you want to know more about, you can go to Google Scholar and search. And I would recommend to actually read papers from these famous publishers, because this is the work that has been acknowledged a lot and that is being studied by many. So you can actually go and read, you can actually read about any publisher, but these are the recommended ones, and you can set your timings from here. So yeah, this was all. And I will try coming up with a session wherein I'll tell you how you can actually go about reading a research paper. So yeah, let's see when that happens. Till then, keep learning, and yeah, take care. Also, do subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share if you find the content helpful.